Church people that are doing everything to be holy, not knowing that in Christ you're already holy. They are doing everything to look for the power of God, including sleeping on the altar for 3 weeks, rolling all over the altar, thinking that the power of God is on the altar. Who deceive you? Foolish. The power of God is not in a place. The power of God is in people. I imagine what people go through looking for deliverance. Who had delivered us? What agony? Looking for what you already have. I went to preach for 2 churches in London. 2 churches. The first one, after I preached and I told the members they are already delivered, I didn't know it was a deliverance church. When the man invited me from Nigeria, I asked him, do you know what I preach? He said, you are our spiritual father. I know what you preach, sir. I said, okay. Once I asked him, you say, you know what I preach. When I enter your church, I don't spare. Since you know now. And I don't spare for 2 reasons. In case you didn't know and you get to discover and you decide not to bring me back, that one day I am there, you can never recover. I'm double barrel. I will go on all cylinders. So that day, come and see me teaching as if I will die after the service. I gathered 30 days of glory and gave them in one service. The one they don't understand, they will catch up later. And the church members were happy. They were just jumping. Yes, yes, yes. They were so excited. I didn't know the pastor was angry as I was teaching, but because I senior him in ministry, couldn't show the anger. He has good home training. Not knowing that usually he would tell them they are possessed, they are bound. 13 steps to deliverance, 40 keys to deliverance. And me, I just came and told them, you were delivered the day you got born again. There are no demons in the believer. And I was opening scriptures. Stand fast in the liberty. Ayaya. Immediately I finished service, members were just doing me like this and dancing like this and going, not knowing that before, after service, members used to line up with sacrifices, plenty money, to see how they can tap into that message. Me, I just came and freed them. They were just jumping and doing me like this. The man vexed because that day there was no money. When I finished that program, and mistakenly he invited me for 3 days, and because I senior him, he couldn't tell me he's not happy. He was smiling, bitter leaf smile. You know when you eat bitter leaf and you smile. Only you met the secretary of the church when me and you went to London. The secretary said after that service they had board meeting, and the pastor said we will never bring him again. All the board members said that will be our regular speaker. Commotion entered church. Few weeks after, that church closed down complete, because when truth comes in the midst of falsehood and you refuse to cooperate, that truth will close down what you're doing. You see what will happen in Nigeria now? We're just warming up. Any church where the pastor disallow God to have a free hand in that church, if people in that church are hungry for truth, something will bring them out. In fact, there's even a third one in London, another church we went to. Me and Pastor Chris Onainka were in that particular meeting. I don't remember now. After the service, the pastor came to the office and said to me, these my members are very foolish. He said, these my members are very foolish. They think they are wise, but they are foolish. I was shocked for a man of God to call his members of his church foolish. Pastor Onainka looked at me. We were all shocked. He said, they are foolish. Every time I ask them to give me money, they refuse to give me. I'll bring a prophet. And he will prophesy the money out of their pocket. They think they are smart. Pastor Chris looked at me. I looked at Pastor Chris. I told him, okay, please get the car to take us to the hotel. Two of us decided that church, we will never come back. Never. I was told that church has closed. The foolish members have dismissed the foolish pastor. Nobody owns the church. Jesus owns the church. Every pastor is a steward. Every pastor is a steward. He is holding the church on behalf of Jesus. And if you're not a faithful steward, the owner of the house knows how to take his house back. Don't forget, he purchased it with his own blood. Don't forget that. Drama is going to happen. Oh, it has already started. It's going to happen big time. Pastors will know that they don't own the church. Pastors will know that Jesus owns his church. I will build my church, and he has built it.